Great evening, everyone. Well, famous last words. I went in today, and as you saw this morning, I took the boys out in the RV, their first ride, and they of course loved it. They enjoyed that, and we went to the park, and when it stopped raining, I took them out for a little walk. They enjoyed that. Mr. Raj, even OCD Raj, is standing out there strutting his stuff with his tail in the air. So they did their walk. They were happy with that. They weren't too happy when I went into Bed Bath & Beyond. I was thinking, oh, I want to replace that curtain that's in there, the shower curtain. It's got a plastic one. Maybe I'll go out and do that this evening, work on that. But I wanted to replace that with a cloth one because I don't plan on using that shower thing like that in there, throwing water around. But I might want to use that instead of having to stop and open those other things if I want to use a restroom. Just easier just to open the door and pull the curtain, you know, that's simple. Okay, so I went to look for famous last thing for one thing in Bed Bath & Beyond and came out with $450 worth of stuff. That was an expensive shower curtain. Actually, I got the shower curtain for $10. But I got, you know, things that I needed, like a nice small easy to clean fry pan, a stainless steel pan that I can use for making a soup when it's got a steamer in it. Then I got this thing of lids that are silicone, so I don't have to take the regular pot lids with me because those just take up room and rattle as you're going down the way. So replacing that. The other thing I got, which is really nice, but we had to modify it. Thank God Antonio's there. I bought a 17-inch rack that pulls out. It's on the little caster things and it'll pull out. So I can put my canned goods in there and pull the shelf out so I can see what's in there. Well, we've got it in there and it fit fine, but when you put it on the casters, it was just this much too long. Yeah, like that much, but that much is a lot when you want to shut the door and it's not closing. But I figured it out. I said because what happens if it was straight, it would fit fine, but it comes up and kind of curves, so you lose just a little bit at the top. So I had Antonio cut out the 2 bars there and lower that top rung in there, and then it went and fit in just perfectly. Okay. And the guys were like, well, what if I bend this? What if I do that? I said, no, just cut those. Cut that and it'll lower it. You know, you could take that whole top round off if you want to because it'll still hold the cans. Well, all he had to do was cut those and it fit perfectly. So we got that. I got, of course, things like can opener, a jar opener that you can, release the vacuum on it and open the jar so you can actually open it. Okay. So I got that, a jar key. I got a, the lids. Oh, I got a water purifier because, when you're on the road and you're getting the potable, maybe it's potable water, but Lord only knows, So I got one of the purifiers, one that's easy. It does 7 cups at a time and you just pour it so it doesn't take up as much space. So I got that one. Because you've got to think, you only have so much space, so you need to make sure that you think Small. What's the smallest I can get away with and make it work? Okay, what's the most space-saving way that I can do this? Okay, so I got that. I got a mini Krups, one of the small Krups, so I can still do my Keurig K-Pods. So I've got in there, I've got the coffee, I've got tea, I've got bone broth, all in the little Keurig cups. So that makes it really simple for travel as well. So I got that. What else did I get today from there? Oh, things add up so quick. Well, especially when you're buying pots and pans, things like that. A good pan is $20, $30 each easily. You know, the Keurig thing is $100 for that. You know, and then you got to get extra filters for it adds up. It adds up. But it's coming along really well. I think tomorrow I get the new sound system in. I guess when Ronald was saying it even has a DVD player in it. So if I want to watch a DVD, I can get a little DVD somewhere and sit up in the front and watch it on the little 7-inch screen, which is okay too, you know. So yeah, everything is really coming together well. Oh, Raj. Oh my God, my little OCD boy. I think he's losing his eyesight. It looks like he's getting the clouding in the eyes. So I think he's got enough that you know, when it's got a different pattern on the floor, that he loses his depth perception or something. Because I had the one that I put in there for, you know, that he can walk on, that he's not going to slide on the floor. But he got up to there and he's looking. I could tell he didn't like the pattern on it. So thank God the back of it's just black. I just flipped it over and he's fine now. He could tell it's rubber. It's all one surface. So he was okay. But yeah, I think I looked at his eyes today and he does have the clouding starting in it. He's probably getting the cataracts and he's kind of losing his depth perception at this point. So, yeah, poor little Rajman. He's, you know, he's maybe 9 years old or something like that. And those little bitty ones like that, when they're 3 pounds under like that, they get, you know, a lot more genetic things too. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. But, yeah, so trying to think if there was something else that I got that was big. I think that's about it. Yep. So anyway, it's coming along, getting outfitted well. Maybe I'll run out there now for a little while and see if I can put up that curtain. I may have to cut the bottom of it because I don't really want it dragging there, you know. So I think I'm going to go out and see if I can work on that. Let's see how that works. And I think I need to find another place for the broom and the other stuff that I have there, because I don't want them taking up all the room in the closet. Your closet area is precious. You have very little room in there, so I don't want all these other things. Oh, I know what else I bought. A little wool duster thing so I can clean off the clean off the dash and everything. So that was the other thing I got. Anyway, so I'm going to go out now before it gets too late. It's almost 9 p.m. So I think I'll go see if I can work on that now and take it from there. But I am liking it. I'll have to show you those lids. Actually, they're pretty cool. They hang up. I did put them on where I had the stainless steel thing. So they're hanging there, and it just makes a, well, you have to see it. It makes an interesting decoration, in fact. Okay. So it's all working. It's all good. I did take it on the spin, and nothing shook loose. You know, all of my pictures stayed in place. My little dashboard scene that I have there, they all stayed in place. Everything stayed quite fine. Let's see, tomorrow, maybe tomorrow afternoon, I'll try running that washing machine and see how that goes. Hopefully that's not a nightmare. Hopefully it works okay. We'll see. Okay. We'll see if that's going to be an option. If it's going to work, you know, then okay. And if not, I can always take it out. But I want to see before I go down the road. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Hope you're having a great evening. If there's a reading you want to see done, let me know, and I'll see if we can get to it. I did get some new cards today, so you'll see some new images popping up soon. So we'll have to see how those work with the readings and things. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. Have a great evening. And tomorrow, FYI, tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Okay. So do something sweet, or say something sweet, or take your honey out, you know, for a nice evening. I know it is so appreciated if you have somebody that's, you know, thoughtful like that. Okay? So I'm going to leave this here. Have a great evening. I'll see you online. Aho.